Yeah.
Explain the process, because Shaun just told you some interesting things. I kind of broke that down earlier. These guys think this months ahead. They got their scouting department. They got all these things. This is their needs. This is their wants. And they break that down. If they don't get 1, 2, or 3, they trade out usually, right?
Yeah, so they understand. Les does an incredible job in that scouting department of finding guys that fit the culture and fit the needs of the scheme that they run at the Rams. So that's why you find these productive players in the second, third, and fourth rounds that make do in that organization. So yeah, I mean, I knew when I saw all these offensive guys going in the 12, 13 picks, I shot him a text. I'm like, yo, we're gonna get someone good here at 19, and I was almost thinking they were gonna trade up to get the D tackle, because I know how much they liked him when he got picked at 17, I think it was. So I knew then they were on the cusp, but I didn't know the other two guys. I knew they loved the D tackle, and that's how that works. They mock these out. Like every day they'll have a mock draft within their own organization and say, all right, pick one was this guy. And then they'll just go through scenarios, and they're going through all these scenarios. They'll see what happens. So they're prepared for anything that can happen. Hey, this team trades up to the top 3 and picks this guy. And then this team trades out. So they're just going all through this. So and within that 10 minutes, they're prepared. They know they make their board, and the top programs, the top organizations stick to their board because they trust the time that they put in. They don't deviate and go unless it's a huge, huge need that the team needs. They go with the best player available, or they have their top 3 or 4 guys. And if they're in that cluster, if they're there when they're going to pick, they're happy with that pick. They're in unison in that pick, and they move forward.
Hey, there's a video out there of Arthur Blank being explained.
Oh my God! Yeah, we don't know what they're talking about. We don't know what's being said. Everyone's saying, guessing what. Unless there's audio, who really knows what they're talking about? But of course, they're gonna say he's trying to explain himself why they picked Penix. Can someone explain to me, with the amount of studs that were there at 8? Is it 8 or 10? What pick was that?
7.
8. 8 that you pick a quarterback. Oh my gosh! Like, I love Raheem, and I think Penix is a pretty good player, but 8 with the amount of good players that were still there that could help on both sides of the ball when you have your quarterback for at least the next 2 years. Like, he's not seeing the field as an 8th pick of the draft. You're not playing him for the very earliest 3 years from now. What are we doing? What are we doing?
You and Raheem are boys. What is he? Is he building a program though? He just got the job. He's thinking 5-year plan here. You're fresh off an Achilles with Kirk. Was that a must get?
No, I think that's a pick that he doesn't have a say in, if I'm being honest. And I don't know one way or the other. I don't see how that pick is made, and you're not thinking of trying to win right now. You have a team that can win right now if you solidify the quarterback spot and you have the talent around Cousins. You don't want to get something else maybe on the O-line or solidify a superstar on defense that can help you, but now you're getting a backup that won't play. He's not going to play. So as a veteran, and I didn't like this as a player, why in the world, if I'm one of those guys on that team, am I drafting a guy that can't help us play in the next 2 years? Why are you doing that to us? I need an explanation as an older vet.
Yeah, they're saying.
And if I'm Kirk Cousins, I'm not worried about that guy. Like I already got paid. I'm the guy. And I was this way. I welcome competition. I wasn't worried about it. Like, if I'm not good enough to beat out a rookie, then I shouldn't be playing anyway.